Hello, my name is Merlin Sohl. I am the location manager for the Man in the South script. We're going to be going over the exterior pool scenes, the hotel interior scene, and the lobby interior scene. Before I get too far into it, let's go over some of these diagrams. As you can see at the bar area, this is a diagram of just the interior of it. It's a surprisingly big building with a lot of storage space that we can use. Hair, makeup, and wardrobe is connected to the bar area. It's a little game room that they have. There isn't a whole lot in there, so there is plenty of space, especially the minimal subjects that we have for this scene. Grip lighting, audio, camera, and the art department is all in a karaoke area that is a little bit away from the actual set. There's plenty of room there that we can use. There's more storage near the bathrooms. There's even more storage behind the hair and makeup area. There wasn't a whole lot that he didn't want us to do. He wants the obvious, liability insurance. Plenty of storage, like I said. He's letting us use the large, what he calls the back lot. You can see it in this diagram. It's a big open area that would be more than enough for all of our trucks. His name is Steve. His contact is 860-564-6500. He doesn't need really any security or police officers. The only thing that he would require us to have is clear labeling of the crew, like t-shirts or something, to not confuse the bartenders or anything like that. So let's look at this second diagram. This diagram is of the hotel area. It's not all of it. I kind of compacted it so I could fit it on one piece of paper. The pool set, it's big open area. There really isn't so much shade around, so you can definitely use plenty of the sun. The parking lot is quite long. There's several shipping containers in it. There's outdoor bathrooms that are right there. There's big double doors that are perfect for a load-in. And then on the second floor, there are large conference rooms that we can use as a staging area. There's elevators right there, so it shouldn't be too difficult to move our equipment up and down. Let's look at some of the overhead photos. This first overhead shot from Google Maps is of the hotel area. As you can see, the parking lot is quite long and there's a commuter lot right next to it. You might want to use the commuter lot because both locations are located so close to each other. It is right off of Interstate 395, so you will have some noise from that. There's Dunkin' Donuts right next to it. But before we get to food, let's look at the overhead shot of the other area. As you can see, there's plenty of parking for base camp. The only other real business near it is Hank's Dairy Bar. They're closed on Mondays, in case that's when you would want to film here. There are a few residential areas, but considering the small scale of this scene, I don't think there would be too many problems brought up with this. Here we have the distance between the two locations. As you can see, that they're only a couple miles apart. So as I was saying earlier, you might want to use that commuter lot just as a base camp, because traveling back and forth isn't really too big of an issue. That square that's in the upper right, that's actually a McDonald's and another it's a sit-down Mexican restaurant, so there's plenty of food around. Let's move on to the next overhead shot. This is actually the distance to the hardware store. Again, not very far from either location. It's only about a 10-minute drive, and that's if you stay off the highway. It's super simple. There's a Lowe's and a Home Depot, and both of those are two large like shopping strips. And this final overhead photo that I have is actually from both locations to the nearest emergency center if anything goes wrong. Again, not very far away. Everything's really convenient. It's all in this local centralized area. The property owner of the hotel, I spoke to Angela at first. The number for the hotel is 860-564-4021. They have no problems. Their only limitation is that their busy hours are 11 a.m. to noon. That's their checkout time. Considering we're filming in the late afternoon, there should be no issues there. Other than that, the weekends are their busiest time of the week. There's a lot of weddings that come through. As long as we keep out of the customer's way, they will not have a problem with us being there. Same thing for the bar. Their busy times are on the weekends. Obviously, it's a bar. His name is Steve. His number is 860-564-6500. You can get a hold of me at 860-617-7204, or you can email me at merlinsoul22@gmail.com. There's really nothing else that I really need to add. That's pretty much all the information that I have. So